How do you do to manage the ego?
Oh, you know, for me, I just, I know I'm a pretty simple guy. You know, ever since I was a young kid, I wanted to act. You know, I started professional acting when I was 15. And, you know, I've been really lucky to have the chance to have a career. And I don't know, I just have always tried to keep it simple.
One day you decided you wanted to be that kind of person.
You know, I think it's just in my nature. You know, I had good parents. Yeah.
That's important. And let me ask you something, because when you started acting, the first movie, and maybe you didn't know you were going to become such a famous actor, in that moment, you were sure you wanted to be so recognized everywhere, knowing that you weren't going to be able to go out without having your picture taken?
You know, when you start out, you just, especially whenever you start out in something, you have hopes and you have dreams. For me, it was just getting the chance to act, and I knew I wanted to make movies, and I knew I wanted to go to Hollywood to be in films. You know, I think because I grew up in Canada and Toronto, those were the movies I saw. You know, and I wanted to be telling those stories and to be making those movies, and so, you know, I tried to make my way there, and I got in my car when I was 20 years old, and I drove to Los Angeles, and you know, I had been working. I got an agent, but I didn't know. I mean, you can never know what your life is going to be, and so I don't know. Again, I just kind of feel grateful to be here.
In the first day of work from a new movie, are you still nervous, like the first time?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know, it's a weird thing. It's like nervous, but so excited. And, you know, over the years, you know, with experience, you feel like you do your work and you come prepared. But there's always the excitement of, you know, if we're doing a scene together and we've rehearsed, but now it's the first time that we go, you know, and the director says action. You know, it's exciting. You don't know what's going to happen, which is pleasurable. You know, I like that.
But I believe chemistry is very important in human relationships. Does it happen that you arrive and you don't feel the vibe with the other actor or actresses?
You know, if you don't, it's not very enjoyable. But then something can come out of that you didn't expect, you know? Especially, I mean, if you're playing lovers, you know, that's a, you know, disaster. But you're a professional, you know, so you still perform the role, and you know, I've never had that situation. You know, I've been really lucky to really connect with the performers that I've had the chance to work with, you know.
Do you see yourself in the future, like maybe, okay, one day I will retire? Or do you see yourself maybe with 68-year-old playing a grandfather?
I hope I get to be 68 years old and playing a grandfather in an interesting way. Hey, granddad, how's it going, kid? Let me tell you about life. So I guess, yeah, I mean, I love working, so.
Who do you show your work to? Who is your best critic, the person you trust?
Who do I... You know, I have a few friends whose opinion I really respect. I mean, it's not that my other friends I don't respect, but it's, you know, I don't know, who would I... Like, I have a friend of mine who I met on a film named Alex Winter. We did a film called Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and we've been friends, you know, since. And, you know, if he sees a film and he's like, well, I like this and I like that, or I didn't like this, I didn't like that, you know, I feel I usually agree with him.
And for example, do you relax on a Saturday Night Live with a glass of wine and enjoying a good movie? And what movies do you like?
Yeah, I actually go to the movies. Yeah. I'll be in Los Angeles, and you know, sometimes I go to the afternoon movie alone. You know, I like you know, sometimes when you're not working, you want to relax and visit friends and hang out with family. But on those days where it's like, I love going to the cinema with friends or by myself. But then there's also, like a great night. Like I remember I went recently to Gravity with a friend, and it was a packed movie theater, and you got the popcorn, and the screen is huge, it's 3D, it's a great night out, people are excited. I love that experience. I love going to the movies.